we're at 1 week. This organization here is just a broad consortium of people that normally have different jobs. It's missionaries and churches and pastors and local denominations, a very broad-based Christian consortium of people. So what we're trying to do is establish 6 bases of operation up in the disaster area. It's about the size of Northern California, and we have it's a one long linear thing. So we need bases in each of the affected areas so that we can reach out to the people who are kind of between the gaps of the official government response. That area, there are just hundreds and hundreds of little coastal communities that have all been effectively wiped out. Our teams that have been up there are sending back pictures and just the devastation is near total along the coast. And I think you guys probably know that already. From those 6 bases, we're putting in place large areas where we can pre-position or position large amounts of supplies, and then also with bedding and a safe place for volunteers to work out of. So we want it to be safe and effective, and then work through the local community. We have, of course, all of these different denominations and groups have hundreds and hundreds of churches in the area that will each become a distribution station for aid. And they know their communities. They have people there who know who needs help. So what we want to do is serve them so that they're able to meet those needs. Right now we have 1 base established already in Sendai, and our team is there, and we'll be receiving large shipments of trucks going up with aid next week. The first shipment goes out Monday. We're being contacted by people all over the planet who want to send us stuff, and we're trying to figure out how to do that in the best way. The government just said yesterday, of course, that they are accepting medical teams now. We didn't get the okay on that until yesterday, so we're trying to figure out the medical supply chain and how to best get people up in that area on the medical teams. Most of the guys that you'll see out here, and the ladies and everybody, a lot of them are all missionaries, and then and pastors and folks that are, we're all people who love Japan dearly. There's huge pressure right now because of the nuclear issue to pull out. And these are people who have chosen to stay and who are here because they love Japan and they care for these people, and they'll do anything to help these people that are in that area. Many of them have personal relationships with people. They know these pastors up in that area. They know the people who live in that area. We care deeply about them. And so after everybody else has gone, we will be here for the next 20, 30 years. Right. This is our home. So just so that you know, this is not just a short-term thing. For us, this is very, very long-term, and we'll be there with the Japanese people until this is all over. Yeah. Before we eat, let me give you just a little bit of a brief rundown of where we're at. It's been 1 week since the disaster. We're actually still in the midst of the disaster, but it's been 1 week since it started. Thank you, everyone, for working so very hard. We have made a lot of progress, but more importantly, God is doing much more than we can ask or even think. Amen. God is bringing this together in a powerful, powerful way. We've got help arriving, and we are very thankful for that. We have a team up on the ground in Sendai. We're thankful for that. We have many, many offers of support, of donations, of physical materials that are coming in. We're thankful for that. We're getting more and more help and support from the Japanese churches as they are beginning to move and start to get involved. And that will be huge, much more than we could ever do. And we are starting to see God take this. And in reality, God has started before this ever happened. God has started to prepare everyone let's take a moment and pray. Before that, at what time? 2:46, there will be a moment of silence in Japan, all over the country. We'd like to make it more than a moment of silence. We're going to make it a moment of prayer. But let's all gather here at 2:46 to do that. Let's begin with prayer. Father God, thank you so much. You are doing more than we can ask or even think.